Let's take a look at this booth from Tabletop Scotland. First, what you're doing really well. Love the greenery wrapping around. I love this frame to kind of pocket you off. You have pockets within this frame where you can add accent pieces and display your work, and you have things that people can flip through on the table that kids can play with while you sell to the parents, and clearly listed pricing. All good stuff. So let's talk about what we can improve. I know that the dice here were an experiment because in another earlier video, you didn't have them there. I don't feel like they match the rest of the aesthetic of the booth. I feel like you need to either pick, are you a kind of quiet kids adventure booth, or are you an exciting poppy kids adventure booth, and then go full force with that. I would also even consider if this setup allows you to take off that top row and bring this down. That actually tightens your frame, it doesn't reduce you, and if you're sitting down, it doesn't look like there's this chasm above you for the rest of the booth. You look like you belong there. Now, I don't know if you kept the sign here behind you the whole time, because in another video, you have it out here. But in general, I do think that if you can have that more toward the side where people can really see it, and this is all based on what's the traffic flow of where you are, where you want to face it, I leave that to you, but it's a decently made sign, and it deserves to have higher visibility than having you blocking it. The last thing is I want you to add some levels here. What I want you to do specifically is take a stack of your most popular books, you can have them all stacked together kind of, and create a stack that they can sit on top of. So they're displaying the book on top of a stack of books. Here's why. So that's a bit of consumer psychology. You want to show that you have plenty in stock, that you have abundance, and it actually is an indicator for demand for the product. And here's how that works out. It's like if you go to the grocery store and you stop by where they sell the apples and there's only 2 apples left. You do not think, ooh, I gotta grab these apples, there's only 2 left. No, you think, nobody wanted these apples, or you think, man, people just don't like apples, they're not stocking them. You show by the amount that you have that people want them, and that you should want them too, and it's more eye-catching. I'll also say, and I've seen my wife do this in particular, you take the book off the stack of books, hand it to them, would you like to flip through it? Now it's in their hands, and they're flipping through it. They don't have to bend down, they're possessing it, and then you talk to them about it, and you tell them the price, and they're already holding it. It helps solidify the idea of ownership so that they feel more inclined to buy. But now we're getting into sales pitches, so I'm going to stop the video here, because if you want to learn about that, I need to consult my wife first, because she's the master of that. Also, be sure to run all of this through a Scottish filter, understanding that I am an American, I market toward Americans. There might be cultural or market conditions that I'm not factoring in here that might be important, so just take everything I say with an American-sized grain of salt. I hope this is helpful. I wish you all the luck in the world, and let me know if you have any more questions. Have an awesome day.